Hello, greetings, my friends. This is Gilles Monsignor. I wanted to come and say hello, wish you a really good day. I've landed here in the Ardennes. It's about 2 hours east of Paris. It's a beautiful house, very calm and quiet in a little town. So if you need to buy a place or rent a place somewhere quiet in France, this place is for rent and sell and for sale. But it wouldn't take that much to make it very comfortable. And so for now, I'm here for a few days, visiting a friend. For the past is the recomfort. We we found a way to recomfort ourselves through trust, through knowing that we are connected to the dream, the vision, everything is unfolding. Where we are now is learning process. We are learning each and every day. We are learning. For it is very important to focus on our passion, because when we focus on our passion, something we love to do, we're learning a lot, and we're learning through the process, and we're expanding, and our life become pleasant. And the outcome is the revelation. The future will be the revelation. So much is going to be revealed. What we're working on now is humility, to stay humble, to stay simple. Although we are one with God, we are extension of God. There is only one great family, and everything and everyone is an extension of who we are. And so we have to learn, to continue to train our mind, to know that the mind, as Descartes used to say, the mind and the senses are liars. They do not tell the truth. Only God knows the truth, and is able to reveal this unipolar reality of love and joy. And the outcome is temperance. It means to be balanced. It means not to go to be excessive, to be able to balance out things, and to keep the light side dominant within ourselves. For when we connect to spirituality, is because when we realize this idea of the spiritual ascension path, whether it is religious or independent, so to speak, we coming to realization that we're connected to something that is so grand, so grandiose. The Creator is so grandiose, so magnificent, and we're an extension of that. So it is all part of this brotherhood, this connection to the brotherhood of intelligence. On the 222, we're going to have a great portal of energies. It's a portal and a water portal that will be opening, that will really give us access to new level, new frequency. For we want to move forward with authority. We have to renounce all outside authority and rely on our own authority, and yet to do things with the support and the advice and the authorization of our guides and mentor. For those beings on the higher planes that supervise our past possess the wisdom to know which is the best. So do not hesitate to consult with your spirit guides and your angels and your guardians, your master guides, and so on. I'm going to draw a few more cards. For today's reading, it's really about trust. We have to move forward with trust. For the highest wisdom is letting go of the resistance, letting go of the limited ideas, letting go of negative habits, letting go of all those things. So it's about letting go. What we need to understand is politics, is all the surface world is actually a lie, a deception, for there is a snake behind it. A biblical snake, that the biblical snake is the liar. It's really the one that's trying to make us move into duality. And but as we look inside, we can clear that up. To be sincere, be yourself, most importantly, and not something that needs to be appearing to others. What we need to do is the lovers, the Isis and Osiris, sacred sexuality coming together, union. And the outcome is laziness. We'll be able to fulfill our dreams and desires, and yet life will continue to move us forward. So there is no... We can relax about it. I wanted to say there is a lot of electronic pollution that comes from electronic everywhere, but it's good to utilize shungit. It's a stone from Russian towns, and it absorbs all the electromagnetic. So you can place shungit in your electronic, or you even wear it. Amazonite is also really good. It's a stone that comes from Brazil. And so it is something that can be used. Also, do not think, do not talk, and do not complain about the problem. As much as possible, the less you do that, the more you focus on vibrating love, the more you will be above the problem, and the faster the solution will come. It may appear counterintuitive, but it's true. And so also because we're a society that's bound on adrenaline. Adrenaline is like make us feel alive. It's like the fear-based energy. But adrenaline has its function when it will activate the kundalini. Will have big and huge energetic adrenaline rush, so to speak. But for now, it's better to focus on oxytocin, focus on dimethyltryptamine, on endorphins, serotonin. For we have this chemical factory inside. We can create any chemical that will make us feel good, but it's better to regulate it inside than to take outside product to regulate that. We have to learn that. For we have to focus on peace and harmony and of silent within the silent, and stop listening to the ego mind of the matrix. Follow the heart, the intuition, the flow. And for we for when we're gonna enter the divine reality of spirit. It is an opportunity to reconnect, to remember. I'm gonna pull a few more cards. Discuss some thoughts. Some ideas. For we really had the breakthrough at the turning point. Last night I had a very strange dream. So when I woke up, I had this car. It was a Koenigsegg. It was I had this car, a very expensive car, and I was really unhappy. I wanted to sell it. So it's like good news if I to feel that. This part of me is like having this very expensive car for sale. And the highest wisdom is finance. It is money. Money is good. Money loves you. Money loves. We love money, and money loves us. Money is neither positive nor negative. It doesn't buy happiness. It doesn't buy health. It doesn't buy love. But it buys security. It buys freedom. It buys comfort. So just we have to make peace with money and the ability to handle larger amounts of money as it will be coming. What we need to understand is the Father. It is God. It is the Creator. It is about taking the hand of God and letting God leads the way as much as possible. What we need to do is biblical. There's going to be some biblical change, and we're part of that. We have our role. We have a function within this whole program as we follow the Creator, and the outcome is Greco-Roman. It's the coming into a very high energy powers and understanding for the Greek gods, and who actually had very advanced extraterrestrials, but they knew so much. They had so much more understanding of the inner cycle that gives them much power, and we're gonna return to retrieve certain of those powers. For the life is the universe within a universe within a universe within a universe within a universe all the way to the macro, the cells, the particles, the atoms, the particles. It's infinitum. It's just never ending, and so. I've been looking into this we want to connect to the multidimensional matrix of the interconnected universe. It is far more enjoyable than the physical holographic reality we live in, and yet the physical reality we live in is far more exciting than those things they're trying to sell us with those meta worlds. Although it's something to look into. It's like Inceptions, like a world within world within world, like in the film Inceptions. And so for we want to connect to the multidimensional matrix of the universe, and for that we can call on the Mahatma, the great soul. It means great soul. It's the synthesis cosmic avatar that assists us in blending all 352 dimensions of the Creator universe. For right now, they're trying. There is all kind of company that are trying to create this virtual world where it used to be like Second Life. Now we have Meta, but I wouldn't want to live in a world controlled by Mark Zuckerberg. I mean, I respect everybody, but or Elon Musk or Bill Gates. Those reality, I know it's not good for you. It wouldn't be good for me to. But there may be some platform that will be lighter, less control. I don't criticize those people, but I wouldn't want to be in their shoes at this point. For it's like there may be commercial purposes to those like NFT, like selling for me, like selling art. That I would prefer when I buy art. I prefer to buy a physical painting, but there are some people that like to have virtual painting that are unique in the blockchain. For we need to balance our inner reality with our outer reality, and with that they're trying to disembody for they can be function, and someday we'll discover particle synthesis will be able to create simulation of reality for entertainment and education and training purposes. For that will come. I'm not, but it has to be done in a certain way that is that that leaves a certain freedom to the person who's using the program. For follow yourself and for your own self, to say own self be true. Follow yourself. Every time you say no to some tyranny, some nonsense, you're adding to the cause of freedom and the energy of freedom. For all those who are trying to impose their plan, this tyrannical plan, they're actually accelerating the shift, and they will not be able to implement their plans. And so it's like, do not worry about it. It's just it's like they will not succeed. And so for it's like. Yeah, so I was just looking into this. I'm a little doubtful in relationship to the blockchain and all those things, but there can be some interesting. We'll see what happened with that. For for now, it's like it's good to diversify your investment, and that's very important. To not to put all your eggs in one basket, except when it comes to spirituality. You can put all your eggs in God's basket. The highest wisdom is the thinker, is to make plans, to already have an envisionment of what you want it to unfold. What we need to do is understand this peace, inner peace. What we need to do is the time of living, departing. And the outcome is approaching the precipice. There will be decisions to be made. And for that, you need to follow the message in the bottle. For the decisions, well, there are important decisions, the little decision that's within our power. And so I just wanted to come and say hello. We're really getting ready to enter into this great matrix portal on the 2nd, but it's already available now. So I thank you for liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. I'm going to attend my emails and all that. I'm going to finish with a song. It's a romantic song. It goes like this. You say you want diamonds on the ring of gold. You say you want your story to remain untold. But all the promises we make, from the cradle to the grave, when all I want is you. You say you'll give me a highway with no one on it, treasures just to look upon it, all the riches in the night. You say you'll give me eyes in the moon of blindness, a river in the time of dryness, a harbor in the tempest. But all the promises we make, from the cradle to the grave, when all I want is you. You say you want your love to work out right, to last me through the night. You say you want diamonds on the ring of gold, your story to remain untold, your love not to grow cold, but all the promises we break, from the cradle to the grave, when all I want is you. For the last card, I don't. There is no Wi-Fi here, and I'm very far from an antenna. I don't know when I'll place those videos, but at least I wanted to make them. And the last card of the day is the Two of Michael. all will be better if you make a decision. It comes back to this decision, this approaching the precipice. We got to make decision. Do not ask too many questions and find a compromise. So it's very much about those two unicorns. Is to find the balance, the temperance, the middle road where the ego can make certain sacrifice that will leave more space for the soul to evolve and grow and to be integrated within them. Within our spiritual complex more and more, and as we discover the a renewed sense of connection to ourselves and to the world. I thank you very much. Wish you a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you later. Adonai.